terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
Let's do it better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Uchief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
What's happening?
Our prep.
Head to the deck once you're prepared. Great, not the introduction I wanted. Welcome back to more Metaphor Fantazio. Last time, we had to sea and we were hoping for a nice quick journey to Virga Island, but apparently not. Okay, preparations. Okay, first things first, we needed to make our stuff prepared. Yeah. First things first, I want to go ahead and unlock the Sword Master, finally, on Stroll and go ahead and equip that on him. Because I want to do something a little silly. But first things first, let's swap over to Will. Let's keep him on Magic Seeker. However, instead of Batra, let's put on Kandera. There we go. We're fighting something in the water. Of course, we want to make sure to take advantage of electricity. When it comes to the party, I know I've been so wishy-washy about this, but I'm sorry, Hulkenberg, you're gonna have to get benched for bringing in Stroll because I want to try something out. Stroll, I want to go ahead and equip the Stormy Sea Ring. Since we're in a thunderstorm, might as well put an equipment piece on that always guarantees we do critical hits during a storm. Pretty useful. Other than that, let's just increase our strength as much as we can. Let's use the Ragaraja's Helm, and the Brawn Plus Plate will be just fine. Steel Slab's our strongest attack power, so we'll be okay. Other than that, Will's fine, Heismay's fine. We want to keep Faker on as there's an ability that I haven't used on that archetype just yet that I want to show off. Anyways, let's get up there.
What is that thing?
The hell are you doing? This supposed to be you helping those in need? Oi, Del!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del?
You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked!
To switch out party members during battle, press L1 to access the order view and select party. Switching members will consume one turn icon. We're not going to worry about that. Let's make sure that Basilio and Fidelio's diversion is not in vain. Let's go ahead and utilize Faker's Roguery, which has the chance of inflicting Forget and may add or remove turn icons. I hope that I get something good here. That'll be worth it. Okay, so we're up against the sea horror Homo Sabara. If you're curious, there really isn't a bossed art piece that is reminiscent of this. This is definitely the most unique of the human creations when taking inspiration from Bosch's work. This on screen here is the best example I could find, but even then, it's not great. Anyways, regarding this fight, Homo Sabara has multiple legs that we need to take care of. If we do not remove these legs, then Homo Sabara has extra actions and can do stronger attacks. So obviously we'll want to get rid of them. The benefit is Homo Sabara is weak to lightning. All of it is. So we can definitely take advantage of that. We can also utilize Vitalja here, thanks to our Magic Seeker Mask, to boost Stroll's attack power. And finally, our first time utilizing the Swordmaster in the entire playthrough, with the Stormy Sea Ring equipped, we can utilize a synthesis skill, Vorpal Blade. Deals extreme physical slash damage to all enemies and will decrease their attack for 3 turns. Let's send it.
Look here.
I'll cut you down.
And look at that! Every single leg down in one slice. And from here, we just can do some pretty standard damage. Let's use Kandera here, as it is weak to electric damage, to do extra chip damage, and then use the Faker to lower the enemy's defense. From here, we can utilize Vitalja. Let's go ahead and boost Will's attack power. And then we can go ahead and send another Vorpal Blade. Already halfway dead. There's Slam Strike. Ooh, a crit, that's not good. Random Strike, this is what happens whenever it has very little HP or no weapons to use. And then there's Ink Spew, which has a chance of applying a status ailment known as Ink. It's not really too annoying to deal with, it just makes it to where you can't use synthesis skills because, well, every element can do that. Thankfully, we didn't get hit by it, so I don't think we have anything to worry about here, actually. I think this boss just dies this turn. Let's go ahead and use Rakunda again. This human is definitely the easiest of the bunch, in my personal opinion. There's really not much to worry about here. I guess we could use Infernal Vortex just to be cool with it. Raging Fire! 786. If we could got the burn there, we'd have done more damage, but that's okay. Vorpal Blade, Stroll, you're the Human Slayer. Send him to God. Not a difficult fight at all, as long as you, well, know what you're going up against, but that seems to be a pretty consistent trend with this right now. Anyways, I got to finally use that accessory, and Swordmaster. Not bad at all.
I feel stronger. Nice.
Strength and Luck for Stroll, Magic and Endurance for Hulkenberg, Magic and Luck for Heizme, Strength and Agility for Juna. Tsukakaja for Hulkenberg, we're not gonna worry about that though.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this! There are still monsters out here! Forden lied! He lied to everybody!
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water! You two, help us!
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust bucket.
That was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad we lived to see another morning. It wasn't that bad, come on. Let's be honest. I'm very happy that we survived and are still afloat. But after bailing all that water out, it would seem that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It is all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. We must repay those old bones of yours for the sterling service. Too true. Maybe a day off would get those brothers to lighten up a bit too. So how about it, darlings? Let's just take a day to just relax and watch the ocean. Honestly, not a bad idea. Still got the crazy Golem Runner music though. We should arrive at the island tomorrow. Thank goodness. We managed to defeat the monster, so why not thank everyone for their efforts? In times like this, people tend to open up more. That is very true. So, I will go ahead and tell you right now. There is a unique event for every single character on the Gauntlet Runner right now that you can talk to. And you will get a small little event where you can get some mag, and you will also get a special accessory. I'll be picking one right now, but trust me, I'll be showing every single one of them. And if you want to see any of these chat interactions for yourself, you have to make sure to save your game before doing this, as you can only do this once per playthrough. Why don't we just start from the top? Hey, Stroll. Sea's so calm. It's like yesterday's storm never happened. The runner's riding smoothly, monsters slain in our wake. I'm one I could hardly ask for better. Stroll seems to be in high spirits. Maybe now would be a good time to have a genuine conversation with him.
Yeah.
Great. I was hoping we could hash out what's next. I've been trying to think of ways to outwit Luis, but all my ideas feel full of holes. An idea comes to me, but I end up thinking, Luis isn't dumb enough to fall for that. And I'm stuck from there. If even you're struggling, maybe there really is no way to fool him. Huh? You have that much faith in me. Those are some heavy expectations. I mean, you have kind of been our strategist for this run, so, I mean, fair enough. You know, I recall when I met you back in the recruitment center. They were slinging all sorts of accusations at you, but you handled it with such grace. The next time was in the carriage. The roads were so rough we could hardly keep our asses in our seats. There you were, reading a book of all things. You were a right strange one, but I liked you too. I never imagined I'd be entrusting my life to you as much as I do now. My duty as a noble compelled me to protect you as one younger than I. But now, I really do think you was a true little brother. Not as allies? Not as a partner?
Right.
You've got a point. How about a younger brother and an ally? I'll take it. When I drifted to Grand Trad after my hometown, I truly believed all the days where I could laugh like this were behind me. You've really helped me out by being there for me. Well, here. In life, I mean. Right. Well, since I've already been oversharing, I might as well give you this to you. Here. A knocker bracelet. Naker bracelet? Naker bracelet. Okay, I had that right, I think, the second time.
Take this.
It's a handcraft item I picked up in Brylehaven. I was told it was made from a blue seashell. They're said to ward off sea disasters, since these seashells must survive the deep sea to wash up on shore. I think us surviving the attack last night proves it works, eh? I hope it continues to protect us on our journey. To all of us, you're irreplaceable. That's why I want you to hold on to it. Thank you, Stroll. Looks like we've entered the reef area. I think we can set up camp around here.
It'll be all right.
Tomorrow, we arrive at Virga Island. We've got to get that Lance Luis mentioned at all costs. However, what if we were to not talk to Stroll? Instead, let's talk with Heisme. Would have been a pleasant trip if not for the monster. I had no idea such a calamity awaited us. I suppose you're too young for something like that mess to tire you out. Well, I have a mind to meditate and recover a bit. Care to join me? Yeah, why not? Good answer. Have a seat right there. Give up. 'Twas a fool's errand to attempt to meditate with all the incessant racket. Surely you hear the pandemonium as well. This is the cries of all the creatures of the sea. I can only hear the sound of the waves. Perhaps this is one of life's many annoyances that only afflicts the Ujif. The fish of the sea are in a panic. Last night's skirmish with that sea beast has put the depths of it into a state of chaos.
Well,
Above all that, however, the surface seems peaceful. Complete about face from last night. Its appearance, at least, calms my soul. It is soothing. Just let yourself relax. I cannot lower my guard yet, especially with those brothers in our midst. Though I suppose even they must realize the futility of agitating a fight on a vessel this small.
then
So, am I wrong to assume that this is your first voyage across the sea? I've never been quite this far from land myself. However, I previously visited the beach with my son. We fished together.
I believe.
That holiday occurred at this time of the year. The shore was populated with many others with the same idea as well. We settled ourselves in a secluded rocky area far from the crowds. I did not tell him it was because we were UG. But in hindsight, I so dearly wish I would have stood tall and simply enjoyed the moment with my son, with no concern for the judgment of others. When my son pulled a fish from the sea, he said, "I guess fish will bite anyone's hook." In other words, it surprised him that a fish would settle for a UG like him. I never stood up to the discrimination. In my cowardice, I ran from it, and in doing so, I unintentionally taught my son that there was shame in being UG.
Look at that.
You were wrong.
Yes.
I will not refute that, Will. I was truly and deeply wrong, and worse yet, I was a coward and a fool.
My apologies.
I apologize. The regrets of an old man are a poor substitute for rousing conversation. It is no recompense, but allow me to give you this. Falcon anklet.
Take this.
Perhaps you've heard of an avian creature which soars across the sky in a manner similar to a shooting star. This is a sort of amulet, crafted in honor of it. That great bird seeks its prey in rivers and seas, and dives from a great height to seize them. It is a hunter which makes no sound or leaves no trace in his wake. Perhaps it's immodest to say as much, but I like to think I once possessed the sea's same qualities. Huh. One day I'll regale you with somewhat more stirring stories of my time in the Shadow Guard. Now that I'm reminded of it, I suppose I have served the royal family as well. Esme and I discussed various topics until we reached the camp. Well, let's go ahead and stay in the camp. Hey there, Basilio! You really fixed that hole in the runner. Thought we were sunk there for sure. Yeah, how long have you been there for? Whatever. Good thing we managed to pull things off yesterday, eh? Basilio doesn't seem as defensive as usual. Now might be a good time to improve things with him a little bit. Then talk with me, even though I'm here to help keep you in line. Sure. Well, let's go topside. Would be pain if Del saw. Yeah, why not? Let's keep it hush-hush.
Sam?
Got nothing to say to you. Del says I'm to keep me trap shut around you unless I got something worth talking about. Well, then why'd you come up here with us? Well, actually, there is one thing. Thanks for saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it's a real miracle. This is some weird ship.
What the?
I mean, why the hell is this so small? Keeps shaking and creaking like it's all about to fall apart. With a bigger craft, you could have just rammed into the sea beast head on, eh?
Maybe.
I mean, be fair. Are we even going to make it to Virga Island? We'll probably be fine.
Got it.
It'll be fine. Probably. What do you mean, probably? Lord Luis's run is nothing like this one. Even when it's flying, it's smooth as you like. And I can flop down on the beds and sprawl out easy. Not so much on this ship. But stories from some sailor lads. These seas are connected to hell, they say. Sounded like superstitious talk to me. But there was that monster yesterday. And that wave. See those white crest waves out in the distance? But that means the ocean current's got to be swelling up a storm out there, yeah? It's a portal to hell, got to be. And that means monsters are probably crawling out of there even now. That'd give any man the shivers. No, don't tell me that. I should have done more swimming practice. Del warned me, and he was always right about this sort of thing.
Well,
You've been practicing?
yeah.
Well, Bill's the boss here. You keep your mouth shut about me being scared of the ocean, got it? Sure, I didn't mean that. This ain't a bribe to shove you up or anything, but here, take it if you like. It's a Patapistron. White Sand Rose. People say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown could tell you that. Though this one's just a novelty shop knockoff, of course. Used to have a real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Dell gave it to me when I was younger. It was smaller than that one. I can still remember how happy I was to get it. Crap, I ran my mouth. Aren't we making camp soon?
Hey!
And not a word of this to Dell. Not about the charm, not about me. You step out of line, I'm going straight to Lord Luis. Heard loud and clear. Well, we've talked to one of the brothers. How about the other? What if we were to talk to Fidelio?
What do you want?
What do you want? I'm trying to guard Juna here. Ugh, such a bloody brother. If you've got something to say, out with it. Despite his words, he seems a little more open to me. Now might be a good chance to talk. Fine, but only a bit. Now, not like you'd shut up if I said no.
What do you want?
So, what do you even want? If you're trying to get closer to me, you're wasting your time. Just wanted to chat.
No.
Just wanted to chat with you. You couldn't lie to a mirror, mate. You're just trying to win us over. Well, fine. Suppose I could use this opportunity too. Let's see. I've got one warning for you.
A word of warning.
If you try anything funny with Lady Juna, I'll make you regret being born. Sure. Seems like Fidelio doesn't trust me at all. Really? I'd remember that if I were you. You done talking? What? You think I was gonna thank you for yesterday? Well, I mean... Kind of.
Sure.
Kind of did, yeah. Hardly makes a difference if I live or die anyway.
Seriously.
Well, it's true you did end up being the one to save Lady Juna and protect Basilio. For that, at least, thank you.
Well?
No matter what your agenda is.
Listen.
I didn't have time to think. It was just instinct, that's all. Starting to sound like Basilio there. Well, a debt's a debt. Think what you want about me, but I've got my own code. I'll return the favor before long.
Leave?
Don't get it twisted, yeah? That's the end of this conversation. I'm not out here to stand around chatting with the likes of you. Oh, shite. Losing my dead mind out here. Whatever. Here, now bugger off. Handmade flute. Saw a platypus peddler in Briarhaven selling souvenirs. Bought this on a whim. Gave me this whole story about how the sound wards off evil. I'm not planning on dying out there with you idiots. It's just for peace of mind, but it's better than nothing. Well, I'll be at the encampment soon, and while I have your ear, your ship rocks like a bucket in a storm.
Got it.
Tell that clumsy driver of yours if he doesn't shape up, throw him overboard and sail it myself. I'm dead serious like. Now, I did see a glimpse of Lady Juna. How about if we talk to her?
Oh?
Oh, have you been there the whole time? You like listening to me sing, do you?
Got a second?
Good timing. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have a moment to spare? I think I do. Juna seems in particularly high spirits right now. Maybe we can have a genuine conversation.
Thanks.
Thank you. Go on, have a seat.
The truth is...
I wanted to talk to you about the Magnus brothers. Don't worry, I sent them off on errands, so they won't catch a word of this. Anyway, in regards to our dear Fidelio yesterday, I do have to thank you for saving him. I'm so very sorry they accompanied us to Virga Island.
Well...
I know they both jump at Luis's command, but they really are good lads. A bit sensitive, perhaps. A bit sensitive?
Got it.
They do seem pretty attached to you, Juna.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yes. They're rather fond of me, I suppose. Or my songs, at the least. And I do owe them a debt of gratitude for escorting me around and keeping Luis's men at safe distance.
But...
On the other hand, I do think it's wise to trust them completely. I don't think it's wise to trust them completely. Do you remember their suspicions about what transpired with Gladel? If I'm not careful, I could compromise the whole mission. And I think that it's about time I stopped being so naive. Deep down, I knew they would eventually become an obstacle.
Hey!
But this isn't just as exhausting. How about you sing me a little lullaby to calm me down?
Well. Leave it to me.
Okay, but don't blame me if you want to cover your ears. Oh, I do hope you're serious. So sing something for me, will you? I vow to remember it, and one day all of us will. Let me just say, for whatever reason, when I'm with you, Will, I feel like I can just be myself. Sorry, my eyes are just so heavy. Juna fell asleep. Oh well, it's fine. Wait, did I fall asleep, Will? You stayed here the whole time. You feel better now? Wonderful! I can't even believe I dreamed. And it's been quite a while since that's happened.
Look at this.
Oh, right. Here, I've been meaning to give you this, but it kept slipping my mind. Aeon Pearl Ring. This is a charm I bought back when we left Brylehaven. Pearls come from oysters, and they take a long time to form. That's why they symbolize growth and prosperity. I bought it for myself, but it's a bit too big. Besides, I think you put it to better use on this journey. Take it. Thank you, Juna. We better get back, If I'm gone too long, I'm sure the Magnus brothers will come looking.
Bye.
Once it gets dark, we'll prepare for camp. What if we were to talk to Hulkenberg out here in the open? Watching the very waves to go on. An incredible sight. What say you, Will? Will you come and enjoy the view as well? The breeze is most pleasant here. I agree, Hulkenberg. Yeah, the salty water will suck, but it'll be fine. Anyways, Hulkenberg's in high spirits. This might be a chance to have a genuine conversation.
Indeed.
Quite right. Come over here, then. The seas are now so peaceful. Anyone recounting the previous night's events risks being labeled a liar. With these conditions, we should arrive at Virga Island tomorrow. Our sailing vessel has held up quite admirably. Considering the haste with which it was constructed, one can no longer cast aspirations on Nereus or his talents. I guess, sorry, Will, it means aspersions on Nereus or his talents.
That reminds me.
The calm seas have even allowed Stroll to regain a sliver of composure. He ceased chanting, "I'm going to be sick." His consternation was most bewildering. Well, I mean, fair enough. But I take it you don't get seasick, Hulkenberg?
Come now.
Seasick? It strikes me as an odd concept. My first voyage at sea was also characterized by a clash with a temperamental storm. The waves forced the ship onto its side, and the walls and floors traded their roles most suddenly. The storm howled through the rooms, and I was forced onto the deck with a great tumult. Consequently, I simply tied myself to the ship so I could not be forced off, and read a book until the sea calmed itself. Okay, crazy story, Hulkenberg. I mean, I would have loved to be a fly on the wall for that. This trip bears little resemblance to my prior voyage. I was openly mocked when I stated I was searching for His Highness. A particularly rude cur yelped, "Do you think that corpse took the royal yacht across the sea?" Of course, I received naught but in terms of assistance. I'm past, indifferent to my concerns or even my perception. Maybe the princess truly died, and the fault lies with me for failing to repel such an attack. Such thoughts became my constant companions during that time. Searching for His Highness was my stated goal, but thinking on it now, perhaps I was simply looking for an appropriate place to die.
It'll be fine.
You no longer need to feel that way. You have plenty of allies beside you. You deliver such thoughtful words with an effortless haste. Hope is with me now, alongside a multitude of comrades who will fight beside me for His Highness's sake.
Sorry.
Apologies, I should not be so free with my thoughts, especially with the brothers Magnus amongst our ranks. Please, I'd like to hear more about your travels.
You are curious.
Truly. They may not contain anything of interest. Oh, I'll be the judge of that. After your previous story, I think anything will be interesting coming from you, Hulkenberg. Ah, yes! I have something I wanted to give you. Temper your expectations. It's but a trinket. Narwhal's Horn. Quite some time ago, I passed through a port town and received this from a fortune teller. Supposedly, it wards off the sea's myriad dangers. Pure superstition, assuredly. However, after receiving it, I was stricken with fever and bedridden. Some days later, I learned that the ship I was originally to board was lost at sea. So perhaps there is some truth to its abilities, which is why I now pass it on to you.
Now then.
The sun will soon retire. The encampment the nurse spoke of should be visible to us soon. Now, you've seen how these events can actually play out, hopefully, if I've edited this right. But if I were to tell you that there was one more way that you can spend your time here, and in my opinion, it's the best one. Of course, we can't forget about our girl Gallica. That soft, undulating sound of the waves is just so tranquil. Oh, did you want to talk about something? Can I come look with you? Oh, come on! I wasn't gonna snap at you to buzz off or anything. Okay. Well, come on then. Let's go to the special sitting spot like always. Think of the ocean view. The sun feels so nice, doesn't it? The sea feels way different from yesterday. I don't think we'll be seeing any of those monsters.
That reminds me.
There was a rumor about a tribe of fish people living out here, but it was probably just that monster. Ugh, that's too bad. Too bad if that's really the case. It just described a village of walking fish. Like, it's only some tall tale, I think, but it's intriguing, isn't it? Probably that human that we interacted with back in the Sandworm's Gullet. With the sea, I finally feel anything can happen. The depth, the waves, the tidal currents. It's just swimming with mysteries.
Hey.
I mean, for sure it's chock full of all those unknown creatures, you know? It sounds delightful.
Thanks.
Thanks for not making fun of me for what I just said. Often we fairies get treated like mere superstitions, too. It's because we hide ourselves so we're not found. But sometimes it feels like we're outsiders. Like everyone totally forgets we exist. It's not like I want special treatment or anything. I just want people to see me as me. But I'm grateful, because you do. That's why I'm able to resist thinking things like, I'm so small and insignificant. Someone's being surprisingly honest today.
What?
Well, now that you said that, I suddenly feel all embarrassed. Maybe it was the waves rocking us back and forth that encouraged me to open up more.
Hey there.
Here, you can have this. It's just something I picked up on the deck this morning. Man, you're holding out on me, a rainbow scale. Those fish people, their scales are supposed to be rainbow. With this, maybe we can still believe they aren't just superstition. It probably came from that monster, but pretty things are pretty. I feel that too. Sea is like a mother. Everyone's mother. It's the place we were all born. So I'm sure it's still got more miracles it's hiding. Oh, it's getting dark.
Let's call it.
I think Nurse is looking for a place we can camp out. Let's get ready too. Sounds good.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
Welcome to the Islet Camp. Ooh, okay, we got a red bug here. So let's check out that scale. Whew, we're finally done spending our nights out at sea. Finally, I mean, at least we get a nice view. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Let's check out that scale that Gallica gave us. It is an accessory. Find it, rainbow scale. A rainbow colored shell given by Gallica. All stats plus 5. This is an amazing item that the game just hands to you. If you're curious, no matter who you pick, the item that they give you will always be the exact same, just the description will be a little different. Instead of it being an item given by Gallica, it'll be an item given by whoever you hung out with. Obviously, I gotta hang out with best good old Gallica, and of course we will be putting that on... should I put that on wheel? Yeah, why not? Just for posterity's sake. I mean, she gave it to us, so why not? Let's see if we can find it. There it is. We'll give this +3 stat boost to... I think we'll probably give it to... June. No. Let's give it to Stroll for now. We're also gonna swap him off Swordmaster here fairly soon. Well, for our last night here before we enter Virga Island, we have one more chance to just hang out with our party members and get a little bit more imagination, as every single person on the ship, except for Basilio and Fidelio, will give us extra imagination. And because she's the new blood, I might as well hang out with Juna one more time.
Oh my.
Oh, if it isn't Will. I'm so bored. And I'm just not in the mood for saying it should be nice to have someone to talk to. Well, let's talk about it. Or something, I don't know. We'll figure it out. This Gauntlet Runner is such a mystery, isn't it? And in particular, I'm so very intrigued by the Igniter responsible for teleportation magic. We happen to be in the middle of a covert operation, so we can't be too free with our words. But if we could, I think we'd cause quite the stir.
I see.
Is the Igniter really that amazing?
Huh?
Oh, very much so! It's simply on another level, a much higher one of both technology and magic. I studied at the Mage Academy for a spell, and from what I recall, teleportation with magic was deemed impossible. So something like this is in the same category as divine relics. Frankly, I'm thankful that nobody will believe in its existence, even if we use it to teleport to the city. But the technology already exists, so perhaps it can be mass-produced. Maybe one day, each household will have their own teleportation igniter. That would be an interesting future.
Now then.
+6 imagination, getting us well over the barrier to get revolutionary in our imagination.
Imagination. Why?
Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer? I'll stay up too late, though.